Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a little coloring video for you of this CC Designs Teddy Lucy. I'm going to be Copic coloring and paper piecing her. I had shared this super cute little image on a card that I did for a Not2Shabby Design team project, and someone had asked if I would do the Copic coloring of it because I had already colored up the image in the video. So I promised her that I would do a video sharing how I colored this little cutie up. So I'm just showing you how I stamped out the piece onto cardstock and then also onto this pattern paper that I want to use for the paper piecing. So now I'm just going to trim this out using some sewing scissors that I have, and I'm just going to trim all the way along, leaving the black line. And then this way I will have that really cute little teddy outfit. It will be all pink polka dot. And then I will show you guys how I Copic colored her hair and her skin. So I'm just finishing trimming this out, and then I'm also going to trim out the little cute boots too. And you could cut those out on a different color of pattern paper, but I just made them all the same for this one. And then I just trimmed out that little hexagon or like diamond pattern there so that I could color that part in. And you could leave that part and just color on top of it, but I just thought I would fussy cut that part out because that is what I did on the other image that I showed in my card video. And I will link that card video down below for you as well if you want to go back and watch that. So I'm just showing here how these CC Design stamps come with a colored up image, and those are really helpful so you can see where to do shading and stuff like that. So I'm just using E53 here, and I'm coloring in all of her hair so that I can use that part as the bottom highlight. And then using E55, I'm going to do the flicking motion for her hair. And I do always turn it away from me. It's just easier for me to do the flicking motion if I flick away from my body. So I'm just flicking in there with that Copic. And then using E57, I'm going to flick in with that colored. And then I'm going to be using E59, and you want to do less of the darkest color so that the other colors still show. So I'm just trying to put in a little bit of that dark. And then I do go back in with E57 a little bit just to darken it up a little bit more. And then again with the E59. And I'm sorry the caps were off screen there. And so now I'm going to do the skin color. And for the skin, I'm going to be using E13. And then I'm going to use E11. And I'm not a professional or anything like that at coloring. I'm still pretty new to Copic coloring. I think it's only been about a year that I've been doing it. So there's a ton of videos on YouTube if you want to watch some of those to learn how to improve your Copic coloring skills. But I'm just showing how I do it. And I did make her a little bit darker, which I like how this one turned out. Now I'm using E00. And these 7 colors that I showed are perfect for starting out. If you have a hair color, if you have a few markers that are Copics for hair colors and skin, you can pretty much do any little person image, and then you can paper piece the skin, or paper piece the little outfit or clothing that they're wearing. So this is a great way to be able to use Copic markers and not have to have a whole bunch in your stash because they can be quite expensive. Then there I just took R20 to do her cheeks, and I went back over it a little bit with E00. And I'm just blending it out a teeny bit. So there is that part, and now I'm going to glue on this little outfit. And I'm just going to use a glue stick for that. Oh, actually I finished my other coloring first. So I go in with RV06 and RV04. And this is one of my favorite pink combos. And then I'm going to use RV02. And then I go back in with RV06, RV4, and then again with the RV02. And just blend that out. And you could do that part with pattern paper as well, but again, I just wanted to show exactly how I had colored this little cutie in the other video. And I wanted to add that little heart as a paper piecing. So I just cut out that little heart that's going to be on her top, and then I'm just doing those little diamonds on her boots. And you could totally leave it like this. She looks like a little polar bear. But I'm going to put on those little paper piecing bits that I did. So I'm just using a glue stick and adhering those on. And I also add that little heart. And then I wanted to do that little bottom part, the very bottom of her little top, but I realized that I had cut it by accident when I was cutting out the other pieces, so I'm just going to re-stamp it. And this is one thing I do is once I finish my paper piecing, I like to lay an acrylic block on top of it so that it just adheres it all really nicely. So you wouldn't normally have to do this part, but I forgot to cut out the little bottom part and cut it wrong as I was cutting out the other pieces. So I am just adding that on here to the paper piecing. I just stamped out part of the stamp because all I need is that little bottom piece here. And now I am adding that on. I don't know if you can hear my puppy Diego is sitting beside me and he's snoring. So if you hear that weird noise, that's what it is. He's just here snoring. Now I took my white jelly pen and I'm just adding in the little white dots on her eyes, and she is all done, and I think she looks so cute. So I'm just trimming her out again using my fussy cutting scissors, and I'm just leaving a little bit of a white edge. You can go right to the black or you can leave a white edge. Both looks nice. And there is that little cutie. So I'm going to show the card that I had shared in another video. If you'd like to watch that, I will link it below. So now you can see how I colored up that little cutie. So thank you again so much for watching. And I have linked this little cutie below. And don't forget, if you head over to the shop, you can use my coupon code CraftyGirl. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye now.